Hello, good morning. This is Leslie Fontanilla. I'm a silver with Archer Travel, and today a Healthy Mermaid Travel team, will be discussing mentorship. So you should be able to see my screen here. So mentorship, welcome to the mentorship meeting. So always remember, and my mentor in our platinum, Marnie Hernandez, likes to always say we are in business for ourselves, but not by ourselves, which is the amazing thing about this business. We are independent contractors. We have free will, free range to run our businesses as we like. And we have this amazing community support. So let's just get into it. What is mentorship? So, mentorship is when you invite and help other agents grow their travel businesses. Sometimes this can happen organically, like people will see that you're traveling more and they'll ask you, gosh, how did you become a travel agent? How do you get to travel more? And then, of course, we don't gatekeep, so we always share the opportunity. And it can also happen on purpose, meaning that we're actively sharing the opportunity with others. So I should also mention that mentorship, there's a few different phrases that are terms that we use to describe the same exact thing. So like mentorship is one, team building is one, residual income, that's all talking about sharing the opportunity with others. Um, Team building, um, growing a team, all of those kinds of words have to do with the mentorship side. So a little fun. Do you guys know what rank you are when you help 3 agents? And excuse my typos and stuff like that. I was doing this late last night. um, what rank are you when you help 3 agents? Franklin says silver. Any guesses, Caitlin? And hi, Michael. Welcome. I'm glad you made it. Bronze. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. So it's actually executive. So when you help 3 agents, you are executive rank. That means that you get a part of the profit pool. This When you help 3 agents, that's when you sort of get into the piece of the pie, if you will. And yeah, so with executive, it's about you minimize your monthly expense. So you would get about, I want to say $50 or so, and I'll pull up the breakdown where you can find it exactly in your back office. But it's like every other month, your monthly is covered if you don't touch your e-wallet, if that makes sense. Okay, so the next question is, oh, did I skip? Yeah. Oh, what rank are you when you help 6 agents? Oh my gosh, the question slide got erased somehow. So I gave away the answer. So when you are bronze and you help 6 agents, you've eliminated your monthly fee. So it only takes a small team of 6 to have your monthly fee covered, which is great. Miss Kim's texting me. It should be in your email and group chat. Okay. So when you help 6 agents, now you've eliminated your monthly fee. Everything that all your bookings and everything will be in the red. I mean, in the black. Oh my goodness. Okay, so how much commission do mentors receive from bookings made by our direct agents? Meaning, when I sign up Caitlin and Caitlin makes a booking, how much percentage does her mentor receive? Caitlin says 10. Franklin says 10. Okay, Miss Kim will be joining us shortly. Yep, you guys are right. So we receive 10% commission. So the breakdown is, right, we get 80, the booking agent, which is you, make 80% of the commissions due to you. And then Archer gets 10% for being our host agency, and then your mentor gets 10% for helping you out during the process. True or false? People can mentor others right away. What do you guys think? True or false? Franklin says true. Caitlin says false. We got 50-50 on this one. Okay, let's see what the answer is. So it's actually true. There are people, Michael also says false. Interesting. I mean, you can mentor someone right away as soon as you sign up. I have heard of agents doing that, like sharing the opportunity with someone and then they sign up. I forget which leader it was, but she signed up and then I want to say like 3 days later, she signed somebody up. And this also, I mean, I guess it could sort of be a trick question because if you don't feel comfortable enough to mentor, then you would wait, of course, until you feel comfortable enough. But we're always learning and growing together. So, if an agent signs on shortly after you sign on, then you guys would just be going through the trainings side by side or even together on some parts, which is cool. So which rank do the comma checks come in? Meaning the check has the comma in it, meaning it's at least 4 figures. What do you guys think? Executive, bronze, silver, or gold? Caitlin says gold. Michael says gold. Franklin said silver. Okay, missed that for some reason. All right, so let's see. It's actually gold. Yes. So gold, when you are a gold, you have a total of 42 agents on your team, and that's overall team. So of course you're going to have builders that you help build. And yeah, gold, the minimum income or the minimum guaranteed is at least $1,000 a month, which is amazing. To have, rely on that extra $1,000 a month coming into your bank. True or false? So you're able to leave a legacy with this business. What do you guys think? True or false? True, true. Okay. Yep, very, very true. So, Charles and Nikki Lee, they are our, is he a 5-star platinum? I can't keep track. Yep, you're right, Michael. True. So Charles and Nikki Lee actually brought on my mentor, our platinum, Marnie Hernandez. I think she's a 2-star platinum. And Nikki Lee was her best friend. They knew each other from before they started this. And Nikki was the one that brought Marnie on, and Marnie was working in insurance. And finally, Marnie said when her boss didn't let her leave to go on vacation to Japan 2 weeks before, the boss said, sorry, you can't go. And Marnie said, but this trip is paid for and it's Japan, for goodness sakes. And they said, nope, sorry, you can't go. That's when Marnie decided she was going to fire her boss and make this her full-time thing. And it wasn't until Nikki Lee was, asking her, inviting her, telling her all about it. So Nikki Lee passed, her anniversary of her death actually was yesterday, I believe. So if you're in the Facebook groups, you might have seen some of the posts that some of the leaders were posting, because Nikki Lee was just an amazing human being from what I've seen and learned. I didn't get a chance to meet her personally, but hearing all the stories, she was very, very kind and loving and also a go-getter. And When she passed, her husband, Charles Lee, and their kids are still living and off of her business and continuing it on. So they are well taken care of. So that was just sort of some of the benefits with um, with that comes with doing the mentoring side. And then before we get into how to get started, I'm just going to show you guys where to find the breakdown for the different what am I trying to say? Compensation plan, so that you know where to find it in your back office. So once you log in, you want to go to which one is it? Is it Quick Start Documents? No. Sorry, I should have had this part pulled up for you guys. Not that, not that. If it's my team. No. Is it that? Documents? Oh. Oh, here we go. Documents, compensation plan, and then that link. And then this will show you the breakdown of everything. So when you first start, you are a consultant, right? And you do get the 80% commissions and 10% to your sponsor, 10% to Archer. Then next is executive, when you help 3 agents sign on. Then we have bronze, silver, and gold. And there are there are requirements on how to structure your team. So when you get close to like 11 agents directs, definitely reach out to your sponsor to talk about next steps, because we want to make sure that you're structuring correctly, if that makes sense. And then from gold, after gold is platinum, when you have 300 on your total team, and then they have 1 star, 2 star, 3 star. So that is how you find it. That talks about platinum status and what their monthly income is. So the great thing, right, is that there's no caps and quotas. So depending on how much effort and energy you put into it, the sky's the limit with this thing, right? And I'm not going to say it's a get quick rich scheme, because it definitely isn't, right? We take time and energy and effort to build this thing. But I think Charles Lee is a 5-star platinum. So look at his monthly paycheck is about $25,000. And this is a month. These numbers are for monthly. Oh, I saw someone. Is that Miss Kim? Hi, Kim. I'm glad you hopped on. And then we have iPhone. Hi, iPhone. Could you 12072? Could you rename yourself, pretty please? And thank you. So we know who you are, and so I can greet you and welcome you. Yeah, so that is how you find this information in the back office. Let me go back to my presentation, close this. Make sure I'm not missing anything in the chat. Okay. All right, cool. So how do we get started with doing this mentoring thing? Let's talk about it. So posting on social media consistently is a big thing. It's a big one. Minimum, I would say minimum daily if you're definitely trying to build. 2 a day is good, and then 3 times or more is best. So for me, I am definitely committing to posting daily minimum, and then I usually will post once in the morning, once at night. If I can remember to do it on my lunch break, I will do that too for 3 or more. And then where do I post on social media? So we recommend finding Facebook groups with 50,000 $50,000, 50,000 people or more. And some examples of groups are work from home groups, remote work groups, stay at home parents groups, no rules, or classifieds. So, what do you post on social media? This is actually some of the wording that I've used on different posts. So, it can be as simple as we are looking for people to book travel with us, all training done online, work part time or full time, commission based with no caps or quotas, text opportunity to, and then your phone number or email. So, this is exactly what I have posted several times with this, with my phone number and my email address. And people do reach out this way. I've also used ChatGPT to come up with something. So ChatGPT, you just put in a prompt in there like create a caption for a Facebook post in groups for building my team, and then it will spit something out for you. Definitely try out different things and see what works best for your audience. So sometimes I will post a graphic with words. Sometimes I will, like, the graphic will say, like, get paid to travel, or get, what is it? When you travel, do you get a receipt or do you get a paycheck? Like those kinds of things. Um, and then you can also post a picture from one of your vacations with a caption. And also reels and with voiceovers are really great too. So reels are a great way to market on social media. And I'm also going to mention that to make sure that you're in our mentor group chat on Telegram, because there are pictures in there, graphics that you're welcome to use. Make sure that it doesn't say like my information on it. Like if it says my information, take that part out, of course, and put your information. But it is on Telegram. If you need that link, let me know. Let me see. Oh, Sharon. Hi, Sharon. Welcome. Glad you made it. Thank you for renaming yourself. Appreciate it. Okay. So there are other ways to share the opportunity as well, besides on social media, right? You can do posting on job boards. So I have done ads on Indeed. Um, some of them are paid, some of them are free. You can post on LinkedIn. Of course, that's another social media site, but LinkedIn is also more for job seekers. You could also have a travel party event. Some agents out here in Honolulu did a travel party, and the leaders came out. I guess that was back in January, where we invited a bunch of people and we talked about the opportunity. So that's an option. And actually, Franklin, Kimberly, and I were talking about doing a virtual, like, open house kind of thing. So maybe that can sort of fall under a travel party event. And then also joining networking groups. There's a networking group that Jody Wariski, who's another leader, she talks about. I think it might be BNI or something like that. But just get out there and network and see how you can collaborate with other businesses, right? And then also sometimes clients that are interested in doing a booking, when you share with them, if they say that there are the travel planners of their family or travel planners of their friend group, you can use that as an opportunity and say, hey, actually, if you want and if you're into planning travel and doing all that yourself, why not be a travel agent and share the information with them that way? So if someone, once you post your post on social media, for example, or someone says that they're interested, now what? The next step would be to invite them to a Zoom meeting to learn more. And this is a little thing that I say on social media once they comment, and then I get into their messenger and I say, hey, Susan, thanks for your interest in becoming a remote travel agent. I'd like to invite you to a Zoom meeting to learn more about the travel industry, the perks you receive, how we get paid, and more. Here's a link to schedule a meeting. And I do have a Calendly link that I set up for the Zoom meetings. If you don't have that, then you would have to manually schedule them for the meeting. So then you would say, does Monday at 11 a.m. work for you, or is 3 p.m. better for you? Once they tell you when they're available, make sure you send them a confirmation email, and text if you have their information that way, or in Messenger, send them a text with the meeting information. So where to find the informational meeting schedule? We have it in Travel Access Academy, the daily calendars, and then also the corporate calendars. So I'll show you guys where to find these. Unless, Miss Kim, do you want to do this part, or do you want me to?
You can do it because I'm not at my house in front of my computer.
I can't hear.
I said I'm not at home in front of my computer.
Okay, no worries. Thank you. Thanks for hopping on even while you're out and about doing stuff. So where to find it is, first we'll go to Travel Access Academy. So Travel Access Academy, which you all should be registered for. If you're not, please let us know so we can get you in there. So when you go to Travel Access Academy, you can go to live trainings. And this shows you all the calendar for the whole month, all the trainings here. We'll pull up slowly. So this is all the meetings scheduled for the whole month. And then, of course, we have our team meeting calendar, and then some monthly meetings. We do also have, just want to say, since it's up there, game night is really fun next on Thursday. And then we have our TAA team meeting next Saturday. And then this is the section that shows, which calendar is it? Is it down here? They usually have a calendar of all of the, well, I can show you guys this one. Okay, go down. Is this it? Oh, that's so small. I can't even, maybe if I make it bigger. No, those are the other, oh my gosh, those are the other ones. But I know in the back office for sure, should be able to see it. Sorry, guys. I thought it was somewhere that it wasn't. So if you go down, come on, cursor. All right, so this is all the corporate trainings that they got going on. And I believe when you go here, this is the informational meeting Zoom calendar. So I will also post this in the mentor group chat just so everybody has it. These are the times, always in Pacific Standard Time. So it's Monday through Saturday. Actually, we have one at 11 a.m. and also 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then on Tuesday and Thursdays, we have it in the evenings at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. These are the Spanish-speaking ones. If anyone is a Spanish speaker that's interested in this, you can send them to one of those meetings. And I want to find there was one calendar with like all the informational Zoom meetings that I know Travel Access Academy puts together. I know I've posted it in the group chat, but I don't see it on here. Trying to think where else can I pull it up real quick. I know it's also in Discord. So Discord is also another place where we have a group chat for Travel Access Academy. And when you go through the Travel Access Academy website, it tells you how to set up Discord, and so you have access to our chat. Why is it not pulling up Discord? Okay, here we go. So you won't have access to this part just yet, but I'm just showing you this calendar, and I'm actually going to save it. Or let's open it up in the browser. And then I'm going to save it. But this shows you all the informational meetings happening in the month of June. So it's color coded. So all the black letters, that's Travel Access Academy. So you see Diane did one on Monday at 11. Also, then Sarah Rogers, the blue is the corporate. So Sarah Rogers does it on Monday. Tommy Joe does it on a little later in the afternoon, etc. Gosh. Okay. So I will save this and post this
So
in the.
that's the. I'm sorry, Leslie. Is
No
that
worries.
that's the mentor trainings, or is that the same one we sent out?
This is when you invite people to the meeting to learn about
Oh, okay.
the opportunity. Yeah.
Cause I'm on my phone and I'm blind, so it's.
Yeah. No worries. No worries. Okay. I'm trying to see. How do I save this? Save. Download. Can I download this? Or maybe I can. I wonder if I just copy the link, if that would work. Oh, sorry guys. I should have had this ready.
And guys, I apologize because I'm supposed to be helping Miss Leslie, but I had an emergency come up, so I'm not prepared. I'm sorry.
No worries. Thank you for being here. Gosh. Okay, well, I will. Can I share this? I'll clean it up and send you guys a better version so I'm not in the picture. But just this is some of the meetings that we have going on. So we have a ton of meetings that you can invite people to, and a lot of at a lot of different times too. So all that just to say that. So the corporate calendar, I showed you that. That's in your back office. The daily calendars. So the daily calendars also have it on this part. So like tomorrow, intro to team building is a training, but build a future as a travel agent. That is the Travel Access Academy one. So there are different options, right? You have the corporate one, or you have the Travel Access Academy one. Both of them are good. Both of them, do the job, get the information across. From my experience, the TAA is way more laid back, more family like oriented, sort of. And the corporate ones are good too because they have they all both have all the information. But I suggest getting on and listening to them and see which one you like. See, because it's also different with the different presenters, right? Everyone has their own personality and style, um, and just ways of sharing the opportunity. So definitely check that out and see where you want to send your people to check out too. Okay, let me go back to this. So we went over that. Okay, so they scheduled the meeting. Now what? So you want to set a reminder for yourself to send meeting reminders. So make sure you send them a meeting reminder 24 hours before, and then you decide either an hour, half hour, or 15 minutes before with the Zoom link. It's always best to attend the meeting with them if possible, if your schedule allows, or join the meeting towards the end of the meeting, like around the 40-minute mark, and listen in, because they will, at least on the corporate meetings, they will say something like, okay, if you're ready to sign up today, please put in the chat box, I'm ready, and who invited you. So that's where you want to listen, because then the presenter will say, oh, okay, Sarah said she's ready, invited by Kimberly. Michael said he's ready, invited by Franklin. Polly's ready, invited by Caitlin, and so on and so forth. So when you hear that, when you hear your person's name come up, say that they're ready, you want to send them your enrollment link. So the enrollment link is what they need to sign up. And we are very, very adamant about everyone like whoever you invite, you send them your link. We don't steal people's people around here. We're teamwork and we help each other. So let me just show you where to find your link when they're ready. This is a back office right up here, enroll an agent, super simple. You're going to click on that, and then this will be your enrollment link. Of course, this is my sponsor ID, this back number here, but this will be yours. Or when you're, adding people, helping builders helping builders grow, then you would have their agent ID number here. And then, so once you send them the link, this is what they have. And then, of course, like we all did, we went through this process and signed up with this website. Some things to know really quick since we're here is there are two different options to sign up. So there's the Evo bundle for $299, which is valued at $1,350. And that includes the Evo Essentials, and you also get all these travel credits. So this is a great, great value. The bundles are great to promote and, just tell them that they have access to this. When I signed up, this was not a thing, and I wish that it was, because then I would have $500 in cruise credits, like for $299. Like, make it make sense, right? 150 in hotel credits, $100 in flight credits, $250 in dining credits, and a convention ticket. You guys, next year's convention, I will be there. I know Miss Kim is planning to be there. I would love to see all of you and my whole team there. I'm going to hug each and every one of you. And next convention is going to be fire. It's going to be Evolution's 10-year anniversary. And yeah, it's going to be amazing. This year is going to be on a cruise ship, and it's already all sold out. It's happening next month. It usually happens in July, so keep your July calendar. Keep that on your July calendar for next year. And then you also, when someone signs up with the bundle, they also get entered into a drawing for a Hawaii trip with a $5,000 max value. And then the founder will draw the names live on his founder call the next month. So it's a great, great option. Not to mention, when when someone signs up with us with the bundle, we get a $50 commission that's a $50 commission that goes into your e-wallet, so you have access to that. And then your mentor gets $30. So there is a little incentive for us to do the bundles. And then, or for us to encourage people to sign up with the bundles. And then, of course, the Evo Essentials, which is the $89.99 a month, which includes your business in the box, whatever you need to get going, your website, access to vendors, the training, all of that. But the bundle is a great, great value, guys, for $299, and you get over $1,300 worth of stuff. So, okay, so go back here. Okay. Also, so you want to listen to the I'm Ready's, and then I also made this note that if you hear someone is ready, invited by someone on our team, let's help each other, right? If you hear Sarah invited by Leslie is ready, and you're not sure if I'm on the call, or even if I hear one of you guys like, oh, someone's invited by Franklin, okay, let me text him, hey, is your person so and so? Because we want to make sure we get them their link ASAP when they are ready to sign up. We do not want to delay. So if you hear somebody from our team that invited someone in this group, just share that in the group chat, share that, so that we can help each other get their link, get their people their link. Okay, so when you hear the person you invited is ready, send them your enrollment link. We talked about that. And then once they complete their enrollment form, make their payment, they will receive their agent ID. When they have their agent ID, ask them to send it to you, and then you're going to direct them. You're going to send them an email, which I'll go into in a second. And then also, sometimes this happens, if they say that they are ready, but they don't sign up right away, it is our job, our duty to follow up. fortune is in the follow-up. I will usually, if they say they're ready and they don't sign up that day, I will usually check in with them the next day and say, hey, so-and-so, I know you were ready. You said that you were ready. I didn't see your name come up on the list of signups. Do you have some questions I can help clear up for you? And see what they say and go from there. Okay. So now,
Leslie, I'm sorry, quick
yes,
question.
yes.
So on the Travel Agent Access Academy, right?
Mm-hmm.
The mentor basics, the training, where
Mm-hmm.
are the videos for the actual training stuff for the mentorship?
Yeah. Let me see. Thank you for bringing that up. So we got, this is Travel Access Academy. So let me just go to home so you can see. So when you come, right when you get in,
Mm-hmm.
I go to this menu, and then right here, mentorship training.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where you guys definitely want, this meeting we're having right now is just a quick overview. So you want to also check out these mentorship training, and then starting with mentorship. What happened? Oh, there it is. So you got the starting with mentorship one, which is a short YouTube video, and then so there's welcome to mentorship, and then there's um, TAA mentorship basics. So TAA mentorship basics will also go into more detail about the groups, where to post, how to post, all of that. So there are 4 videos here, and it breaks it down by consultant to executive, reaching executive, which again is 3, right? So definitely you guys will want to watch this one. And then the next one is executive to bronze, which is from 3 agents to 6 agents. The next one is dashing for silver, so from 6 to 9 agents. And then mentorship 104 is I believe going to gold, and Marty talks about vision boards and goals and stuff like that. So definitely watch these videos too. This meeting today is just an overview. And then also, since we're in here, there are also resources like the new agent onboarding document that you can, let's just open it up. So you can open this up, and then this is what you want to send to your agents in the email. So this talks about step-by-step logging back in, how they do their travel training, which is completing the 8 models or modules, and then downloading your certificate, registering for Travel Access Academy, all of that. So this is the onboarding document you want to include in the email, the welcome email. And I will also post a copy of the welcome email in the mentor group chat, as well as the documents you want to send along with it. Um, but yeah, definitely check this out because it has a lot of resources. And then tips and tricks. I think it was Christine that did these tips and tricks, but you can click on any of these Google Docs and read and get an idea. This is one person's how she invites and follows up with her people. So you have this. She says she tried the less is more approach. For me, less is more approach works better. Like if I send lengthy emails, I don't get a response, but short and sweet works better for me. And then here's an idea of an invite. Of course, you can copy it and paste it, but always make sure that it, matches your personality, how you talk in your story, right? Because in here she says something about she stumbled upon this opportunity 2.5 years ago while looking for full-time work, blah, blah, blah. Maybe you joined 6 months ago, maybe whatever. So definitely check out these resources. She has different things for somebody that doesn't show up, what you can say to them. We also want to encourage and mention the perks. So the perks are amazing, right? That's a big reason why we signed up why I signed up as a travel agent, right? So she talks about the free Princess cruise you can take once you complete their training, the Disney training and Universal, how you can get free or discounted park tickets, all of that. How you can get discounted cruise lines on the cruises and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, that's prospect that left early, prospect that stayed the whole time, ask for the link, email for who stayed then left. So definitely check these out and make it, like I said, make it fit for you and your what you have going on. There's also a part 2, answers to common questions. So about, they might ask, do I have to pay for this? Right? And then it says like different things you can say. So usually what I say when people say, why do I have to pay for this? I say, well, similar to accountants and real estate agents, you have to pay for your training, and not just anyone can send you or can sell you and book your travel. So you want to make sure that they are, the person that you're giving your business to, of course, is licensed, insured, and all that. So yeah, that's what I say when they ask about the money thing. And then here's more stuff like when they ask what the pay is per hour or salary. So this, as we know, is not paid by the hour or by salary. This is commission based, and the nice thing about that is you get what you put into it, right? So if you and there's no caps or quotas, so you're not required, there's not like a requirement like you have to sell 5 cruises in 5 weeks or something like that. It's whatever you can do. So there's more like objections and stuff. So definitely check this section out. I don't have time to go through all of these, but definitely check out the resources in Travel Access Academy. And this is open to everyone, and just on how to keep track. This is a good flow chart just to see. This is like a bigger picture overview, which I like. So when you post to different platforms, then once they contact you, invite them to the meeting, and then you go through the steps, you schedule them. If they don't show, you follow up with them. This says 2 weeks. And then another option is when they start scheduling the meetings, you should be checking in with them. If they show up and attend the meetings, what do you do then? You follow up immediately after. Once they're ready to get started, send them the link. If they have any questions or have any objections, definitely answer those. And if you guys ever get stumped on answering questions like that, please reach out to me. That's what I'm here for, me or Miss Kim. Even Miss Marnie, our Platinum, my mentor, she's willing to help us as well. You can always post in the group chat if you have questions and you're not sure the best way to answer. That's what we're here for. So don't hesitate to reach out. Oh, and here's where the calendar is nice and neat. So it's under Mentorship Basics. I knew we had that calendar somewhere. I thought it was on the daily live trainings, but here's all the calendar, all the meetings scheduled for June, I should say, and also the corporate, and also the Mexico ones. But thank you, Miss Kim, for bringing that up. So yes, Travel Access Academy is our academy where we learn all the things. So definitely check out the
Exactly.
resources. Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Okie dokie. So they signed up as an agent. Now what? So you want to send them a welcome email, which I have revamped, and I'll, like I said, put that in the group chat. And then you want to have them complete their travel training, send you a copy of their certificate when complete, and then you want to ask them for a welcome flyer or picture for their welcome flyer, because we want to recognize them, congratulate them, welcome them to the company, to the travel industry, to the team. You want to also then invite them to Facebook groups, Rising Tide, Travel Access Academy, Evolution Enterprises, and post it there. And of course, any questions about any part of this, please reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help you. And then you also want to schedule a welcome Zoom with them to show them Travel Access Academy, to show them the back office. Miss Kim is amazing at onboarding, and she is so generous to offer to do the onboarding Zooms, which really helps me a lot, helps us all out a lot. So definitely reach out to her if you need help with that. And then remind them to attend the new agent orientation, which goes even deeper onto like things that they need to do setting up stuff. Okay, always remember you have help and resources and endless support. And I do mention the mentorship training tab that we just talked about. Um, and reach out to us, post in the group chats, and yeah. Okay, so something else, and the reason for this sort of resurgence in the Boss Beaches team is that Miss Marnie is doing an incentive and for just Boss Beaches, and it was extended. So for the month of June and July now, we're going to be anytime you enroll a new agent, we're going to be entered into a raffle form, and I need to find the link for that and give it to you guys so that you can win prizes. I'm trying to think, where is that? Where is that? Shoot. Um, Let me stop sharing for a second and find that, because it's a drawing for. No, it's in my Facebook Messenger. Um, so every time you sign up a new agent, you're going to get entered into a drawing, and the prizes are grand prize. Whoever signs up the most agents in these next 2 months gets $500 cash. I think the next one is $250 cash, 100 cash, and 50 cash, if I'm not mistaken. Is that what you remember, Miss Kim?
Um, it's not 500. Did you say 500?
Yes.
Yeah, 500, 250. Yeah, I think that is the
The
I
breakdown.
think
I know. I'm
yeah.
trying to pull it up in the. Um, and I'm also going to add you guys all to this Beach Bosses Builder group chat, because that's where they talk about it and we cheer each other on and all of that. Why am I not seeing the pictures that are in here?
And while you looking for that, Leslie, I want to just share with these guys the benefit of team building.
Yes, please. I'll mute myself.
Executive, they get $52.08 of the profit pool. Bronze get $113.23 of the profit pool. Silver get $139.07 a month off the profit. Well, I ain't gonna keep saying that, but gold is $1,033.80. Platinum is $3,881.63. One star is $4,631.63. Two star is $7,131.63. Three star is $16,055 a month that you'll get out of the profit pool. So we don't force people to team build, but who can use this extra money? Just being bronze, you don't have to pay your $89.99 a month. And that's what, like 3 people, Leslie, or 6?
6 people. Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, I know I'm trying to go for the as far as I can go, but looking at those numbers, I'm not gonna lie. I only joined just to get the perks so I could travel. But once I saw the money, I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely interested in trying to master this team building thing because who I know I could use any of that money a month. Like who couldn't use the extra 1,000? You those are good numbers. People working for that. People don't the higher up numbers, people have to work 40, 50 hours a week for that type of money.
Yep, exactly. So
Yeah.
true. Thank you. Um Sorry, I still didn't I found the link, so let me put that in the chat real quick. Here we go. Cut and paste.
Oh, Leslie, I didn't know you had stopped sharing the screen. I would have showed the picture.
Oh, no
I done
worries.
figured out how to share my screen on my computer, my phone. You know, I'm used
Okay,
to my computer.
you're welcome to if you want. Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna. I actually, they, we all. I could put it in the chat if you like.
Sure,
It's
whatever
just a
works.
picture. Okay.
So this and the link that I just put in the chat, you guys, that's the raffle form, and it also talks about the bonus. So win big with our summer raffle. Raffle prize is $250, $150, and then the grand prize, like I mentioned, is $500 cash bonus for the most new agents. So she actually needs to update it because it still says contest ends June 30th, but she mentioned that it's gonna end the end of July. So we got 2 months to take advantage of this contest, and let's make it fun and let's help each other. Um, yeah, were you gonna share, Miss Kim? Or you're gonna post it in there? Okay. Yep. So this is what the payouts were, and remember, these numbers can change, but this was the most recent ones.
Yes.
And thank you. And so the more people that sign up with us, these numbers grow. So we all help each other by signing up, if that makes any sense. So that means the profit pool will be bigger, and then more people will get paid out, and the numbers will go up. Okay, cool. Let me just see what else I got on my. It's almost been an hour, and I appreciate everyone hopping on here. So I sent you the link for that. I'm going to post the raffle link in the group chat, mentor group chat. And then, so I'm super excited and grateful to grow together with you guys. Um, just one of my personal goals that I need your help with is to become a gold agent. Right now, I'm a silver. And our team is growing. We have 21 members on our team, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. And like I mentioned, anytime you have any questions about anything, any part of this, just reach out to me or Miss Kim or post it in the group chat. We're more than happy to help you. And great job, everyone. And celebrate every win. And I also wanted to do a fun contest for our team. So whoever ranks up first, starting today, whoever ranks up first, so maybe you're a consultant now, if you rank up to executive, whoever ranks up first will get a little something from me. And then whoever signs up the most agents in June and July will also get a little something for me. So that's just a little extra incentive. And
Hey,
then yes.
Leslie, I'm sorry. Uh, Franklin asks, how can he utilize his perks for his trip?
How do you utilize the perks in the bundle for my next travel? Okay, so you got the bundle then, Franklin? You'll want to did they send you your I believe they send you the vouchers uh like a month after you've been in. So you will want to call. No, Mike does. I was asking for him. Okay, yeah, no worries. Yeah, perfect. So they will send the vouchers and to you, Mike. 30 days after you've been in and active, and then you will call Archer and ask them to help you book whatever it is that you're wanting to book. So like you're ready with a cruise, you call them up and say, hey, I want to go on this cruise, these dates, this price, and then they will subtract $500 from your from the cruise fare. That's how they do it for the different ones, but you'll want to call Archer for that directly. Okay. Does anyone else have any questions? Is everyone in the mentor group chat on Telegram? Thank you, Michael. So good that you are here. Okay, Franklin says yes. Okay. Thank you guys for hopping on and joining me today. I really appreciate all of you. Until next time, take care.
Bye, everyone.
Thank
Leslie,
you, guys.